Big weekend of demonstrations across the valley with thousands taking to the streets for the so-called No Kings Day protests. And while most protesters remained peaceful, there were a handful of arrests and even a shooting at one of the protest scenes. 12 News journalist Kyle Simchuk has more.
It is not America. Everyone has a right here.
From coast to coast and here in Arizona, crowds gathered for what organizers called No Kings Day, protesting ongoing ICE raids and President Trump on his 79th birthday.
Immigration, women's rights, all of what he stands for.
In Phoenix, thousands marched around the state capitol Saturday. Then late last night, another protest popped up near 4th Street and Roosevelt. Demonstrators began blocking streets and eventually set up barricades, forcing traffic to turn around. The group cheered as fireworks were lit in the street. At one point, a Phoenix police car responding to an emergency had to hop a curb. Phoenix police tell us there were no arrests connected to these protests, and the crowd cleared out shortly after midnight. Over in Tempe, a different story. Nearly 1,000 people gathered at Tempe Beach Park Saturday, marking the second night of protests in the city. Most marched peacefully, but a small group blocked traffic and set off smoke devices. Tempe police say 3 people were arrested, accused of assaulting officers after being asked to move out of the road. Later Saturday night, a separate incident. Officers say a 15-year-old boy was shot near a parking lot just north of Tempe Town Lake. Police say the shooting was not related to the protest, but it did cause crowds to disperse. The teen was last listed in critical condition. In total, Tempe police made 5 arrests over the weekend. The department said it fully supports the community's right to lawfully protest and express diverse viewpoints, adding, at the same time, we remain committed to public safety and will respond appropriately when unlawful behavior occurs to ensure a safe environment for all. Despite a few arrests and isolated incidents, police and protesters agree most demonstrators were able to make their voices heard without violence. We're in Phoenix. Kyle Simchuk, 12 News.